So, whether you're a business owner, an entrepreneur, or a project manager, understanding feasibility study is very important. It's critical to achieving success for you. All right, so in this discussion, we're going to delve into the world of feasibility studies, exploring what they entail and why they're essential and how they can benefit your organization or your business. I have an amazing resource person here. He's always here on Wednesdays. I'm talking about the person of Dr. Charles Ogogor. He's an author. He is a business coach. He's a mentor to many, and he's here with us this morning for free. It's not easy. You know, if you want to pay for consultancy to see this man, it's quite a huge sum. But he's decided that he wants to help, especially young entrepreneurs. Like, I feel like clapping. Good morning.
This is a good morning.
It's good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
All right, so our call lines, our number will be on the screen. Please don't call. You can send a question to that number on the screen. It's going to be on the screen all through the discussion on feasibility study if you have a question bothering you, and he would answer it for free. All right, so Dr. Charles Owowo, as a brand development expert, we're going to start right now with what is feasibility study?
Okay, actually, understanding of feasibility study is very, very important in business development. And today, life expectancy of many companies, or maybe in Nigeria or in Africa, is very low because the foundation of business organization in this part of the world is very poor. A guy will just conceive an idea. The following day, he goes into, you know, into operation, setting up a business. No. Before I define feasibility study, I want our viewers at home to understand the process of establishing a business.
Okay.
Business establishment begins with what? With the word called idea, conceptualization of idea. So, idea is the foundation of business. Let me trust you with something. If a married man sleeps with his wife, young couples, as a case study, should the man have, intimacy with the wife, the man will release 500 million, sperm cells. And out of the 500 million sperm cells is only one that will fertilize the ovum. You now have a child or pregnancy. So, the mind of man is the womb of ideas. Every day we have millions of ideas that come through your mind. So only the minds that have been trained can recognize the potential of the idea. So, out of the millions of ideas that flow through our mind, business idea, wonderful ideas, so only few ideas people can recognize. And one of such ideas, if it's recognized and you act on it, you can establish your business. So when you have an idea, you don't just run into the business. So there are stages, there are processes. Number one, conception of idea. Number two, feasibility. It will trust you to know that business plan does not come before feasibility. So we have what? Conceptualization of idea, one. Then number two, we have what? Feasibility study. Then number three, we have what we call business plan. So next week, we'll be looking at what business plan. But today, we're looking at what feasibility study.
Yeah.
So what is feasibility study? It is an organizational tool. One. Number two, it is a classified document. It's not a document you make public to anybody, like you were saying the other day, should anybody, get in touch with this document, before you know it, the person can begin his or her own business. Okay? So, the number 3, it is a formal assessment of project viability. So now, what is feasibility study? It is a comprehensive analysis of the practicality and viability of an idea before you put your money into it. So when you have an idea, the first thing you have to do is to do an analysis on that idea. And should that idea pass through, the analysis test, then you can say, okay, it's a good business. Before you begin feasibility study, there's what they call pre-feasibility study. Yes.
Okay, what's that?
Feasibility study is very expensive. So before an expert will help you to run feasibility study, so there's something you have to do. Pre-feasibility study is a quick analysis of the potential of your business. So where it goes through that test, then the expert will tell you, your business, I think I can see future in this your business. So I think we need to do what?
A feasibility study. Okay.
That is the standard. Then the concept feasibility study became popular in 1960. 1960, when the accounting and economic sciences had challenges over investment options. They were having many investment options. Then I said, how do we know they want to put our money on? So then I said, okay, we need to do a research on the advantage and disadvantage of each of the investment options. So at the end, to ascertain the viability, the profitability, the practicality of the investment option. That was when the concept feasibility study became popular in 1960. Yes. We have 2 different aspects of feasibility study. We have feasibility study in entrepreneurship. Then we have a feasibility study in management project development. But today we are focusing on
business.
Yes. Feasibility study in entrepreneurship. How an entrepreneur can turn his idea into a conglomerate. And what is the key to it? Feasibility study. This is when an analysis is done. 1, on the practicality of that idea. 2, on the viability of that idea. Then number 3, on the profitability of that idea. Because it's not worth it putting millions into an idea that will not pay you back when return on investment is poor. So the game is what? Return on investment. If I put my money into this idea, I get my money back with interest. So that's it. That's the meaning for feasibility study.
All right. Do you want to add a bit more to the purpose of feasibility study? Because you've basically told us some, but do you still want to add something to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Number 1, yes, it helps to ascertain the viability of an idea. Is this idea viable? Okay. Then it helps to narrow the scope of the project. So instead of you focusing on the general aspect of the project, you now look at, okay, let's focus on this. Just like IBM was established when 3 companies came together. I think that was in 1914. So the first 3 years, the synergy did not work because they were not making money. And each each component of the alliance was thinking of leaving the alliance. So they now came together and said, they did the research and said, we need a leader that will help us drive this conglomerate, IBM, International Business Machine. And they now hired what? Thomas Watson. And when Watson came, he did what? Feasibility study. And told them, they went into computing, tabulating, and recording. Initially, IBM. Computing, tabulating, and recording. So when this leader came on board, he needed a leader to drive what? A company. He did what? Feasibility study. And he now came. He discovered that the problem of IBM then, as a then, was what they were focusing on 3 things at the same time. After feasibility study, he now called for a management meeting and said, I've gotten the solution. We need to, the world is moving in the direction of technology, of computer. So that was, they now, IBM left what? Recording. They left tabulating. So they now focus purely on what? Computer. So that's one of the purpose of what?
Feasibility.
Yes. Another one again, it helped decision makers to make what? A decision. Either to proceed or to withdraw from that idea. Okay.
Okay. So we're going to go on a break quickly. I know you still want to add some more talk, but before we do that, just know that when we come back, we'll be talking about elements of feasibility study and how you could write a feasibility study proposal. All right? I know you all want to know that. But let's go on a quick break on the show. We'll be back shortly. All right, now, welcome back. For those who just joined us, we're talking about feasibility study, and I will have our line or WhatsApp line on the screen, where if you have a question you want to treat urgently concerning this topic, you can quickly just send it to WhatsApp only, and we'll take it. But while we're waiting for that, let's talk about the elements of feasibility study. Dr. Gogo, please help us. What are the elements?
There are 5 elements. There are 5 elements in every feasibility study. So when you have a sample of a feasibility study in your hand, there are 5 things to look at. Number 1 is what? The technical aspect of that concept, of that idea. Number 2, the legal aspect of that idea. Number 3, the financial aspect of that idea. Number 4, the marketing research aspect of that idea. Then the environmental aspect of that research. Yes, that are the 5 elements that make up a feasibility study. The technical, the legal framework, the financial, the marketing research, and the environmental.
Wow.
Yes.
I never thought about technical. Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk quickly about how this feasibility study proposals are written. How can you write a feasibility study?
So there are 7 steps when conducting a feasibility study. Number 1, preliminary analysis. That is
the pre-feasibility part of it, okay?
Very important. Because can you imagine giving a consultant maybe 1 million to do for you a feasibility study at the end of the day is not worth it. So somebody have to quickly look at it and say, okay, I think we can, this idea is worth studying. So the preliminary aspect of what of the study is very, very important. The number 2 is what? Defining the scope. You must understand the scope of that idea, of that business you want to go into. Is it limited to, is it community-based? Is it a national-based concept? Is it international? So the scope of that idea is very, very important. Any business you want to go into, you want to find out, is it going to be a limited liability business or a one-man business? The scope is important. Then number 3 is what? Market research. You have to go to the market to find out if, the idea you want to bring into the market, is anybody who is into it? can this idea compete in the market? Then, can this idea stand market force? Market research about it. Okay. Then, that is what you put into feasibility study. Then, number 4 is what? The financial assessment. How much is needed to drive this idea?
Very important too.
Then, how much can this idea
Generate.
Then, not do the plus and minus. So, if the net, look at if the net is not worth it, let it go. It's not worth pursuing. So, when you meet for any banker, any bank to put money into an idea, they do that. Their permutation. Their mathematical permutation, the calculation. The bottom line. In the name of the game, the bottom line. They want to find out if I put in 1 million.
What will I get?
What would I get back? Yes. So until they are convinced that the idea can sell in the market. So many years ago, my first time of writing a book, I went to meet my friend, an investor in Lagos. I said, oh, I have an idea. I think you can sponsor this idea. You can finance this idea. He now asked me, what is the idea? I said, I want to do a book on dreams. Then he looked at it. He looked at the book. He said, Dr. Charles, the content is good, but the theme of the book has no commercial value. It cannot sell. People will not buy it. Go and work on the title of the book. Yes. The title of the book will have, in writing the book, the title of the book will have commercial value, commercial power, commercial presence.
Attractive.
So the guy did not put money into my idea. Core businessman. Not an emotional businessman. Principled businessman. Capitalist. People who understand leverage. You know. So, then number 5, you must be able to address the roadblocks. Every idea has roadblocks. Challenges will come. So you must be able to find out how to solve the challenges of that idea. Number 6, then after doing 1 to 5, you come again to a reassessment. You come to reassess everything you have done, you have written down. 1, preliminary analysis. 2, defining the scope of the idea, the range of the idea, the market research. Does this idea have a competitive advantage? Any product that does not have competitive advantage cannot sell. Cannot sell. Business is not magical. It's not accidental. It's driven by policies and procedures. Okay. Then the assessment. Then number 7 is what? Go or no go decision. You have to make a decision. Okay.
Okay, so I want to ask, a good feasibility study that has been written for someone, what are some of the things that you should see in it?
Yes, it's what? Okay, number 1, you take me to what we call variables. That's what variables. The cost. Number 2, profitability forecast.
Okay.
Forecast.
Should be in there.
Yeah, should be there. Then market analysis findings should be there. The technical requirement, the capacity. Do I have the capacity? What technology it will be needed to drive the idea? The technology, the logistics, and what we call the technical requirements. Then again, government regulations. Yes, you may carry a business, and the taxman come. There are people you need to, that resolution, you need they'll come aboard. Then again, scheduling. How long will this, to bet this business, how long will it take? The last one, the timeline constraint. Okay, but I say principally the cost is important.
Yeah.
What it will cost to execute that project. Then the profitability forecast.
Very important.
Then the market analysis findings. Because you will go to the market to do a research on it. How can you put 10 million to a business you have not researched?
Yeah.
It doesn't work. There must be a research on it.
You don't know how much taxes you're supposed
Market,
to pay. You don't.
market
Wow.
research and product development, R&D, is important in any business you want to do. Yes.
Nice one.
So then again, please do that technical requirement very, very important. Then the legal framework. You know, you have no registered a business and you want to go into it. It will not
Doesn't
fly.
work. Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. All right, that's nice. Okay, so we're already getting to the end of this conversation, and if you've not sent a message at this time, we're not taking it. We'll assume you understand what we're saying, and that's why you're asking questions. But we won't talk about books. Always on the show, I ensure that Dr. Charles must recommend books that we could read, because knowledge is always hidden in books. We don't like to read. We're always on social media. But if you want to succeed in life, you just must read. It doesn't have to be a hard copy book. It could be an e-book, but you must read a book. So, what business books would you recommend for young entrepreneurs at this time?
There's this book, 2020 edition, Feasibility Studies, a complete guide.
Wow.
Yes. Feasibility Studies, a complete guide, 2020 edition by Gerard Blooddick. Gerard Blooddick. You know, the book gives comprehensive coverage of feasibility studies, you know, offering a well-structured approach and practical guidance. Very, very important. And the book will help you to be your own consultant.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Beautiful. All right. Messages. We don't have any messages that we're going to be taking on the show today, but we're also having terrible network issues as well. If you still have questions to ask, don't allow it to limit you that we're done. You can still send your questions and we'll get it on next week Wednesday. Quickly, we will take it before our next conversation. Okay? So, sir, your final words on our topic today and on the show for this edition.
Whenever you have a business idea, don't act on impulse.
Or emotions.
Don't, on emotions. Don't run to begin your business the next day. No, you have to go through, you must go through idea analysis to find out the profitability of the idea, the viability of the idea,
Time frame.
the time frame of
For
the idea.
start catching gains.
Yes. So this is the secret of being a conglomerate. It begins with what? Idea. And this, if it interests you, man does not have a money problem. Yes. Not a dollar problem, not a naira problem, not a euro problem. Man has what? An idea problem. Every money you are looking for is buried inside an idea. It is the most powerful force on earth. Idea.
Natural. All right. So you need to have an idea, and when you finally have that idea, you need to know how you can bet that idea and convert it into money. Convert that idea into money. That's why you need professionals to help you. It's not every time you need to run solo. Your brother just gave you 2.5 million and you say you want to do business. It just gave you 2.5 million. The next day you've carried table, you started selling ice fish. It doesn't matter how small your business is, you need to do a feasibility study. How many people are selling ice fish in this market I'm going to? If I join them, how many people on a daily come to buy ice fish? Will I gain it if I join this location? If I go to another location, how good is the road? That's the location part I was talking about. Some of these things you must know before you venture into any business. So when I talk about ice fish, I'm not really talking about ice fish. It's just an example. Any business it is it a service you're rendering? I want to go into dry cleaning services. In your area, you are 7 dry cleaners already. And the houses in the area are just 30. What are you washing? You won't make gains. So you must do a feasibility study. If you have more questions about this and it's really bothering you, please reach out to us. We're here to help. All right, this video will be uploaded on our social media platforms. So any part of it you've missed out on, you can watch. You can drop your comments under of the video, and we can also go back there and help extract it. Okay, and if you want to talk to Dr. Charles one-on-one, you reach us through that number we displayed on the screen earlier, and we'll tell you how to go about it. Don't worry, it will not be too much money. I'm Daisy Leah Sikiri. Thanks for watching our show today. I'll be back again on Monday next week, but before then, we have Lawrence Osifo tomorrow, Thursday. Make it a date with him at exactly 10 a.m. Bye for now.